MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New
With that,
York
a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs.
Now here it comes.
Number 88.
No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Oh, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
And he takes ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Zobrist stands at first with 1 out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lloyd Random goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and that retires the side. Cubs strand 1, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
No one out with a runner at second. And it's 1-1.
Down 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. Pitch is popped up. Contreras is under it. 1 down.
Batting third.
Into the box now, number 19. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One and one, here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you...
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Random stands at second with 2 gone. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. Here's big Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Random will get there, and he puts it away to retire.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Matt Random.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
Batting fifth.
Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And it's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. None out, runners at first and second. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Batting up, the first baseman, number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez.
For the Yankees.
Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Hard on the ground towards short. There's Baez. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Brett.
Here's Brett Gardner now to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Ready for another chance. Number 88. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 88.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Aye.
2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, the designated
Here's
hitter.
Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In there. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Come up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Cubs. The right
So
fielder,
stepping in, Lloyd Random. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0.
leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning. That'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in to try it again, number 19. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Random is under it. And that's the third out. One left. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. One out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in, Javier Baez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following. Digging in now, Luke Voigt looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Aaron Judge hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, is to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches to strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Good battle. Count remains full.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 88 becomes the second out here in inning number 5. And that misses inside 1-0. Rizzo at second with 2 down. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 13.
Ready now, Lloyd Random, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Grounded back up the middle, played on the backhand. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Stanton has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Lifted into center field. Random is under it. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number 11.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Gregorius.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Standing in, number 11. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tommy Kahnle takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Kahnle is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch. It's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Number 11 goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Earlier, and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. 1-0 the count. A 1-0 delivery. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Cubs are down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Sean Random. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Leadoff hit.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, number 19.
Ready for another shot now. Number 19. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Now batting, Chris Bryant. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And it's fouled away. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge moves to
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Contreras, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Stepping into the box, number 88. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
The designated hitter, Ben.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And game 7 is tied.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Oh, he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
Number 11 stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But 4 runs scored in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Takes this the other way to right. Well, this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down.
Gary.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 at the plate, Matt Random. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Striding in, Javier Baez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Green a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the third base.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant.
Bryant.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Gardner.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Bryant is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Sean Random. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a
swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And right into the shift. Boyd gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 88.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, number 88. He's 1 for 4 for the game. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 19 has a play, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
Safe situation looming here, and they'll hand the ball off to the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series, and the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The first baseman.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Waiting on it, the letter, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now back.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Fouled away. This is line to left. Number 88 is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The batter, the catcher,
coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Line towards center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to